Howdy, this is Marissa from Marissa Moments. So the download is this. Catch yourself. Whoop, catch yourself. What Spirit is saying is that it's so easy to judge. So very easy. And sometimes it feels pretty good too, huh? Let's just be honest. It's just me and you, right? But what Spirit is saying is that we all know the judge not lest ye be judged. However, Spirit is saying to remember that we are reflections of one another. So the very thing that we get annoyed with from someone else, or the very thing that we are so quick and apt to judge in everyone else, or not everyone, but in certain people, might just be the very things that we also do, but we just refuse to see in ourselves. So Spirit says, pause and take heed. Be mindful of the thoughts that you are allowing yourself to entertain. Be mindful of those conversations where you bring up certain people and you bring up certain things about their personalities, because very possible that you do the same things. And it may not look exactly the same. That's why it's so easy to judge. That's why it's so easy to identify it in someone else. So what we have to do is, when we are in a place and space where we are tempted to, or actually when we get in that conversation where we're sitting in our seat of judgment, reflect back. Or just be mindful if you can catch yourself. Now, don't worry if you don't catch yourself. Just reflect back on the conversation. We all do it. We all have conversations with others, or we go to events or things like that, and then we reflect back on what happened. Like, remember that, remember that, remember that. Well, when you're having that remember that moment, focus in on the things that bothered you the most about other people, because they're going to be the most telling about who you are. So instead of pointing the finger like I've been doing a lot of, but I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, whatever it is. So I'm still talking to me, and I'm talking to you too. It's a little confusing, but hopefully you get it. So reflect back. Stop being quick to judge, and be faster to be mindful about who you truly are. There's levels to this, people, but we can keep up. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been put on the path in the first place. So keep going.